Okay, so you know when you're in that phase between like, I don't know if I'm still drunk from last night or if I'm just really hungover. Yeah, blame my friends for that. Blame my friends for getting me drunk as hell on a Thursday night. But we're here. Like I said, I don't know if I'm still a little bit, just a tiny, teensy, winsty bit tipsy from last night, or if I'm just like extremely hungover still. Either way, I wanted to see how it would come across in a video. And if you're seeing it, that means that it passed the editing stage and I deemed it as acceptable. But what's up, y'all? I'm coming to you with a video to wrap this week up. Make sure that you go to patreon.com/AdrianExpression. Get all your good shit, get all the extra content, get the podcast episodes, you know what it is. Also, check out relatable content with me and Ocean. The links to everything that I'm talking about is in the description box as usual. You'll definitely want to keep your eye on relatable content. These upcoming episodes, that's all I'll say. That's all I'm gonna say. So I wanted to start this video out with something cute, all right? This TikTok went viral. This girl was recording herself just blushing as her gym crush is interacting with her. I just thought it was the cutest thing ever. I don't know, at this point I'm gonna be invested in this thing. I'm gonna be checking Sis's accounts. I need to see updates. I need to see from the first day to when y'all get married. Like, I just thought it was the cutest thing ever. And honestly, I would be swinging my feet just like that too. If that nigga came up to me like, hey, what's up, how you doing? Give me a hug and being nice and shit. Are you serious? Yeah, I need updates, ma'am. From the looks of her TikTok username and also on Twitter, her name is Debbie. So Debbie, I just wanna say, whenever you do walk down the aisle, we need pictures. We need pictures, video, we need everything. Child, so tell me why. Tell me why Howard University got another protest going on their campus. And it's just like, girl, aren't y'all tired? Aren't y'all tired? And you must be wondering, just like I was when I seen that Howard University was trending again, you must be wondering like, damn, the students just finished their protest. Like, what the hell else is going on their campus? It's the teachers this time. Watch this shit.
The university's leadership has made clear that a better working environment and a better learning environment is unimportant to them. We were scheduled to meet with the leadership again on March 18th, that's this Friday, but they have gone silent. If the leadership of this university does not reach an agreement with us on March 18th, this Friday, then on Wednesday, March 23rd, on Thursday, March 24th, and on Friday, March 25th, the Adjuncts Union and the Lecturers Union, in alliance with SEIU Local 500, we will be holding an unfair labor practice strike.
The teachers are protesting now. So the students just came and dragged the shit out of the administration. And now the teachers come and watch this one too.
There's so much institutional strain, and the brunt of that is always placed on us. We're not making adequate pay. The Howard faculty, non-tenure track faculty, is the lowest paid HBC faculty considering the cost of living. And we're living in an area like DC, right?
I mean, listen, real quick, I know it's off topic. Oh my God, I know it's off topic. I shouldn't say it. That man is beautiful. Give that man whatever that man that we just seen, whatever he talking about, whatever he wants. Whatever he wants. Give it to him. Listen, I don't know nothing about that man, but let me stop. Yeah, to me, all of this is so crazy. So I could be wrong. I don't think I am, because I said this number the last time we were talking about Howard University. But from what I'm seeing, it's estimated that Howard University gets in, like, we talk about revenue of like $800, $900 million plus, right, a year. I mean, we talking about that high ass tuition. Also, and I tweeted this, I feel like Howard University is one of the 3.5 HBCUs that get all the attention when it comes to donations. So you're talking about all that money going into the university. It's like, what are y'all doing with it? I feel like that question is rhetorical because we all know what y'all doing with it, putting it in y'all pockets. But it's just like, it's so crazy to know that these students understand that they're getting debt when they leave these colleges, these universities, that a lot of staff in general, you talking about universities, like a lot of staff are in debt themselves from their own education. But even further than that, education is such a, I don't know, like, of course it's wonderful, it's beautiful, it's fun, it should be engaging, but it can be tedious for teachers and students. So I'm thinking, like, if I was an administrator, why would I want to make teachers' jobs harder, students, plight more difficult. Why would I want to do that shit? These are the people, you're training these people to literally take over society when y'all hoes croak. And this is how you treat people? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But whatever the hell is going on over there, y'all need to sort that shit out. Y'all in the news. I know y'all PR managers or whatever the hell, they stressing out. I know they mad as hell. I would be mad as fuck. Y'all need to sort that shit out. You are literally training, you talking about black students as well? You are training the next generation of people to literally take over the reins of society. And this is how y'all treat their ass. I'm sorry. Teachers, students, whatever, people should feel supported when they go. Education? What's not clicking? Lil Nas X is showing out on TikTok. That's all I'm gonna say. He's showing out. And I am very grateful to be in the audience. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. In this TikTok, he was giving us like a sneak peek to new shit coming out. It sounded good as hell to me. It sounded great. He was rapping about a lot of stuff in this, but the thing that really stuck out to me is the fact that he told a story about the fact that his nephew was in class or something, and someone was talking shit about him, Lil Nas X, and his nephew beat that nigga's ass in the class. He was just like, I'm not saying that I condone it, but I condone it. Anyway, Lil Nas X also posted a question on Twitter. He was just like, which song do y'all want first? And he teased the fact that he had a collaboration with Youngboy, I think, and also another collaboration with Santana. I'm like, are you serious? I want to hear Santana first. Wake him up. Like, I want to hear Santana. If you don't drop the Santana track and stop playing with me, bitch, for the summer? Are you talking about two homos on the track, bitch? Are you see? I'm gonna be in Piedmont Park, like, bitch, you're not gonna, bitch. And it's called Down South Hoes. That's what the collaboration is called. Bitch, release that hoe. Stop playing with me, Lil Nas. Release that shit. So really quick, Jussie has been released from jail. It's giving on appeals kind of thing. So this is coming from The Hill. An Illinois appeals court on Wednesday ordered actor Jussie Smollett to be released from jail pending an appeal of his conviction. The one-page court order releasing Smollett said he has never been convicted of a violent offense and noted the actor's sentence would finish before the appeals process. So, I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to continue to maintain. Y'all already know what I feel about this situation. I just think locking his ass up is unnecessary. It's crazy as hell. I feel like a lot of people just jump to incarceration. But I also think that there are other factors involved as to why so many people are so adamant wanting to see his ass go to prison or jail for this shit. It's just like, girl, if we locked the cops up for lying, it wouldn't be no cops around here. So, and if you're someone who does not know how to think with nuance, you might take that as me, endorsing his actions. But if you're someone who can think critically, you would understand that obviously I'm not saying that lying about some shit like that makes sense or is like a reasonable thing to do. But I just think that in a lot of cases, we jump immediately to incarceration. In my head, there's a lot of people, there's specific types of people who've done a lot worse and gotten less time or no time at all, and I just feel like the punishment does not fit the alleged crime. Like, I'm sorry. So this is coming from BET. Mary J. Blige is currently celebrating the success of her new album, Good Morning Gorgeous, which was the top-selling album by a woman when it was released last month. She is also getting personal and recently opened up to E's Daily Pop on why she doesn't have children. She said, I have nieces and nephews forever and I'm always watching how people are scrambling for babysitters. I don't want to go through that. I like my freedom to go and move and do what I want to do. I don't want to have to tend to someone all the time. My thing is that she was asked this. I think that it's like you have to be so careful when you're doing these kind of things and you have these women in front of you and you just like, I mean, it wasn't as verbatim as like, why don't you have kids? But it was almost like that. It was almost like, from what I remember, she was asked like, do you think you'll ever reach a point where you'd be like, damn, I wish I had kids, or I wish I would have made the decision to have kids? And I just feel like it's so, you don't even know what people are going through. Besides the fact that women should not be pressured to have kids anyway. And I feel like, a lot of people who should not have had kids, and didn't want kids, hate their kids, had kids because society told their ass to, or family, whatever pressures came on their ass. So regardless of that fact, what if you're talking to someone who actually did want kids and they have something going on with their body, you know what I mean? Or they can't adopt or whatever, they ain't got the coin to adopt. Like, you don't know what's going on in people's, lives. I just feel like you have to be very careful with things like that. I don't know. Like, hopefully I'm making sense, but like, you don't know what a woman be going through. Like, if you got these women in front, you got these, you know what I mean? Like, what if you're doing an interview and you're somebody who's like been trying to have kids and you always wanted them, and you got all these people asking you, you know what I mean, in your face, asking you like, oh, so why don't you have kids? It's like, nigga, maybe I wanted something. And I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying obviously that's not the case in Mary J. Blige's case. Like, she's just like me, I don't want none of these motherfuckers. I want these kids, I want to be able to get up and do what the fuck I want to do. I don't want to be scrambling for shit. You know what I mean? So I understand that, but I'm saying it's like, I feel like you a lot of times you just don't know. You don't know, and I feel like we should all be careful. All of us should be careful when we talking about that topic with people. You don't know if you're gonna be touching on something that's traumatic. You don't know. We talk about from miscarriages to reproductive issues. You have no idea what someone is going through, and the weirdness that society has about even bringing those kinds of things up to even process you know what I mean? Like, I think you have to be careful. But Mary J. Blige, you just like me. I want them things. I don't want them things. So I'm gonna be reading from Variety a little bit. Apparently Andrew Garfield was on Jimmy Kimmel and he said this shit. He was talking about the fact that they recreated this meme. You already know this. Like, they recreated this meme. It was funny and cute. He said, me and Toby landed on set. They put us in the costumes and they said, we're gonna do the meme really quickly. That was before we had shot anything. We were all kind of like thrown onto a set and told to point at each other. I think we got one good shot because the rest of the time we were just laughing and trying not to stare at each other's crotches and just comparing bulges. I'm just like, wow, that sounds very LGBT. What did homophobic ass Kim Burrell say?
I never said LGBT last night. I said S-I-N.
When it comes to interviews, if you look up Andrew Garfield around any man, like, he's literally popping his foot, holding on to them, smiling in their face, talking about how much he loves their ass, how attractive they are. I'm just like, Andrew, like, you single-handedly pushed the gay agenda to literally the year 3000. I have no idea how it happens. This man literally, he appears and he automatically, if you put Andrew Garfield in the room with any man, he's automatically gonna try and shoot his shot. If you don't believe me, just do a Google search. Do Dev Patel and Andrew Garfield. Do it on Google Images and see what you come up with. That's all I'm saying. Search when they was around a round table and they were interviewing each other, they were talking to each other. Search that real quick. Just do Dev Patel, Andrew Garfield on YouTube and just see what you come up with. Like, the gay agenda, the LGBT, the bisexual, the pansexual agenda. Andrew, and of course he would be the only one to offer up that information. Nobody else of the trio said that shit. Talking about they were comparing bulges and crotches and shit. I mean, honestly, like, you got on them sexy ass suits, like, yeah, like, I understand. I get it. I was talking about Kim Burrell just a second ago, but I do want to speak about Kim Kardashian really quick. She's apparently being sued by her previous, I guess her old, like, housekeepers or whatever. The staffers claim they were promised full-time positions, but ended up being paid as independent contractors, which made them ineligible for benefits. The suit alleges the staffers were not paid properly and not provided proper meal breaks. Their lawyer also claims they weren't given pay stubs, and when they were paid, it was not on a regular schedule. Another issue they had was not being reimbursed for expenses they made. And Kim Kardashian is saying, well, girl, I used a third party to hire my housekeepers, so you need to take it up with them instead of taking it up with me. I think that's bullshit. Somebody coming to your house every day, I'm sorry. I think that's just bullshit. But either way, I find it so hilarious because literally just the last video, I think, or the video before that, I can't remember, she was talking about get your asses up and work. She's like, nobody wants to fucking work anymore. Get your asses up and work. And I'm just like, first of all, this society, this capitalist society would not function. It would not function at all if there weren't people who were in poverty. Listen to what I said. This economy would not function the way it was designed to if there were not people to stand on top of. The second thing is, a lot of times situations just like this happen when people get their asses up and fucking work, Kim. They don't be getting paid, they be getting paid trash wages, they be getting discarded, like the work that they're doing is not fucking important just because of the quote unquote level that it is on the totem pole of, you know what I mean? Like, but still the work is important enough for you bitches to want it, to want it to get done, right? But this is what happens a lot of times when people get their asses up and fucking work. They don't make enough money to fucking live. And they gotta go sue bitches, if they can even get to that point, to get the coin that they need, right? So that's why I think like you have to be so out of touch or blissfully ignorant, willfully ignorant, to look in people's faces, to look at this current society and think that people just love being, in poverty, or just love struggling to make ends meet. You don't think people are trying to survive? Like, of course people are trying to work, of course people are trying to get shit done, but this is the type of shit that happens across all industries in every area of this goddamn country. So yeah, I just thought that was very ironic. Very ironic. Expected, but ironic. But anyway, I love y'all so much. I hope this week was great for you. I hope that you have a very safe and fun weekend, and make sure that you have a good goddamn evening.